Okay, in the previous class we have discussed about function. Okay, and today I will tell about special type of some function. Okay, now tell me what do you mean by function? It has already discussed in the previous class. So tell me what do you mean by a function? Definition of function, domain, range. It has already discussed. Some examples is also discussed in the previous class. Is it not? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what do you mean by a function?
Um,
So function is what? Function is a special type of relation. Okay. First we have discussed about set. After that Cartesian product. After we get a Cartesian product, it gives the what? Product of two sets. Okay. After that we have discussed relation. Relation is a subset of Cartesian product. And the last class we have discussed function. And function is what? Function is a special type of relation in which all elements of the first set are associated with a unique element of the second set. Suppose we consider two non-empty set A and B, and we can define a function f from A to B in such a way that all elements of A are associated with a unique element of B. Okay, so we can say that it's a special type of relation. Okay, and understand. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you understand? Have you any doubt?
Ma'am, could you repeat, please?
Okay, and first try to understand the concept. Okay, first we have discussed about set. Okay, set was what? Set is what? Can you tell me what do you mean by set? Set is what? Set is nothing else. It is the collection of some well-defined object. Okay, set is what? Set is a collection of some well-defined object. Is not it? Set is a collection of some well-defined object. Okay, first before
yes, ma'am.
going to tell about function, you have to go to the previous topic. Okay, first we are discuss set. Set is what? Set is a collection of well-defined objects. After that we want to study about some product of two sets. If we suppose if we multiply two numbers, suppose we can we are interested to multiply suppose 4 into 3. Okay, if we multiply 4 into 3 we get 12, and see that here if we multiply two numbers then we get another number. Okay, if we multiply suppose 4 into 3 and we get 12, 12 is a number, is not it? Isn't it? 4 into 3 equals to 12. 12 is a number, isn't it? Yeah, tell me, Sudhi, tell me. Suppose we multiply 4 into 3, then we get what? 12. And
Well,
tell me 12 is a number, isn't it?
yes,
Similarly, see that if we want to multiply two sets, okay, operation is same. In the number we can say that it is the multiplication. Okay, suppose we are interested to multiply two sets. We consider A and B are two non-empty sets. And similarly, we get what? If we multiply two sets, then we get another set. Okay, are you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and see that this in the set theoretical approach, it is called what? It is not just the general multiplication. It is called what? Cartesian product. Okay, understand?
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
When we multiply two sets, then we get another set, and in the set theoretical approach, it is called what? Cartesian product. Okay, is it clear?
yes,
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then see that in that collection, when we product two sets, then I say that it is again we get another set. Okay, in that set it consists what? All the ordered pairs. Ordered pairs mean what? Suppose A comma B. A comes from the first set and B comes from the second set. Okay, and so we can say that Cartesian product is what? It is the collection of all ordered pairs. Now is it clear? Is it clear now?
yes, ma'am.
After that, the Cartesian, in case of Cartesian product, we collect all the ordered pairs, okay, from A and B. After that, we study about relation. In case of relation, what we do, we collect some particular ordered pairs. Collect some particular ordered pairs from the Cartesian product, okay, which are related to each other. Okay, so we can say that relation is a subset of Cartesian product. Okay, take the example. Suppose A cross B are given. It is look like as A comma B, A comma C, A comma D. Okay, and suppose B comma E, B comma F, and so on. Suppose just we give an example. Suppose if we collect some of them, okay, suppose we collect A B comma B C and comma suppose D E. Okay, we does not take the all ordered pairs. We take some particular ordered pairs from the Cartesian product. Then it is called what? It is called the relation. So we can say that relation is a subset of Cartesian product. Okay, now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, after that we study about function. Okay, in case of function, in case of relation, it is not necessary that all elements of the first set are related to second set. Okay, it is not necessary, but in case of function, see that suppose we consider two sets, and so we can say that function is a special type of relation, okay, in which all elements of the first set are associated with a unique element of the second set. Okay, suppose in the previous class we have discussed some examples. I have give some figure also. Okay, in that case we take that all elements of the first set. This is necessary if all elements of the first set are associated to the second set. Okay, it's mandatory. And suppose it is look like it is, suppose A set has three elements A, B, C, A, B, C, and a set has three elements A, B, C, and suppose A is related to the second set. Suppose B, second set B has four elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose one is related with A is related with 1, C is related with 3, but B is not related with any element. In that case, we can say that it is not a function because B B is in the first set. B is not related to any elements of the second set. So we can say that it is not a function. Okay, but in case of function, it's mandatory that all elements of the first set have to related with a unique element of B. Next, I want to tell about the uniqueness. Suppose A is related to 1 and A is related to 2 also. Okay, and suppose B is related to 3 and C is related to suppose 4. Suppose here see that A is related to 2 elements of the second set B. Here 1 is related with A is related with 1 and A is also related with 2. In that case also, here see that A has 2 images in B. That's are what? Can you tell me the image of A, small a? I say that A is related with 1 and A is also related with 2. Okay, so image of A is what? A is related with 1 and A is also related with 2. Then image of A is what? Sanjukta, tell me A is related with 1, A is related with 2. Then image of A is what? Take the related element. A is related with 1 and A is related with 2. Okay, so image of A is what? 1 and 2. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
See that A is related with 1 and A is related with 2. So image of A is what? 1 and 1 and 2. And now see that is it unique? Is it unique? A has two images, 1 and 2. So can you say the uniqueness about A? In case of uniqueness, it is necessary that A has only one image in B. Only one. But in that example, what we say, A has two images. That's are 1 and 2. Now tell me, is it unique? Is it unique or not?
No.
No, because A has two images. A has two images. So in that case, we say that it is not a function. Okay. Now is it clear? Suppose I want to take another diagrammatically I want to say. See this one, see this figure. See this figure. In the first figure, see that. Now tell me, image of A is what? See the first figure, see the function f. F is a function from x to y, and x has 3 elements, a, b, c, and y has 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
See the first figure. Now tell me the image of A is what?
Ma'am, 1.
1. And image of B? Is there any image of B?
No.
Yeah. And image of C is what?
3.
3. Now tell me, is it a function or not?
Not.
No, no.
Yeah. Can you tell me the reason?
Because B has.
B has no image.
Yeah, B has no image.
No image.
Now, is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
In the definition of function, but it is a relation. It is a relation, but it is not a function.
Function.
Okay? In case of function, all elements of the first set have is associated with the second element, second set. All element of the first set is associated with the all elements of the first set are associated with a unique element of B. Unique element of B. But here we see that B has no image in Y. So we say that it is not a function. Here see that 1 is called the image of A, and 3 is called the image of C, and pre-image of 1 is what? A. Pre-image of 3 is C. Okay. Now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then see the second figure. Here G is a function from suppose x to y. And see the second figure. Now tell me, is it a function?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Can you tell me the reason?
C has 2 images.
Yeah.
He has 2 images. That's
Image.
what? 2 and 3. But by the definition of the function, that is what? Unique image in y. Here see that uniqueness is fail. Okay? Uniqueness is fail in the second figure. Okay? Is it clear now? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And see the
Ma'am.
third figure. See the third figure. Now tell me, is it a function?
Yes, ma'am. It is.
Ma'am.
Is it a function?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, is it a?
Yes,
It is a
yes,
function.
ma'am.
It is a function. And can you tell me the reason?
All images have
All elements of the first set are associated with a unique element in B. Uniqueness is very important. Okay. In case of function, uniqueness is very important because here see that this is not a function but this is also a relation. Okay, so here uniqueness properties fail. Okay, so all elements of the first set has a unique image in B. So uniqueness is important in function. Now can you tell me the domain of this function? Domain of this function is what? Can you tell me the domain of that function? Because this is a function. So domain of that function is what? I have already told you that if suppose f is a function from suppose a and a to b, then the first set is called the domain and second set is called the codomain. But in case of relation, we cannot say that the first set is domain. Domain means what? Which domain means the collection of that set, that elements which are related to the second set. But in case of function, in the definition, it is clear that all elements have to related with the second set. So in case of function, we say that first set is the domain. Okay, but in case of relation, you cannot say the uh, say that the first set is the domain. But in case of function, you can automatically say that the first set is the domain. Okay, is it clear now? Hello? 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 Tell me the domain of this function. Domain of this function is ABC. ABC is the first set. Okay? And codomain of this function is what? Codomain is the second set. So codomain of this function is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the range of this function is what? Range is what? Range is the collection of those elements which are the image of the first set. So image of the first set is here 1 and 3. So range is what? 1 and 3. And from this one we say that range is a subset of codomain. Okay, you can write it is a note as range is a subset of codomain. And this one from the second figure, I say that this is a relation. So domain of this relation is what? It is A, B, C, and codomain is same. It is the second set. And range, the range is what? Range for this one is what? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Because 1, 2, and 3 are the image of the first set. Okay. Now is it clear? Now is it clear? Is it clear about the concept of a domain, range, and codomain? First, you have to clear that concept. After that, you can solve any problem. Okay? Now, is it clear? Tell me. Yes, saying Sangjukta, say. Now, can you find the domain, range, codomain of function?
Ma'am, আপোনাৰ মাত ভালকে অহা নাই মোৰ তাতে।
Hello? শুনিছা নাই? Hello?
আপোনাৰ মাত ভাঙি ভাঙি আহি আছে।
শুনিছা নাই এতিয়া? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, can you find the domain, range, and codomain of relation and function? Domain is what? Domain is the collection of that elements which are associated with the second set. Here see the third figure. I have you say that this is a function. Okay, and domain of that function is what?
ABC.
ABC. Okay, because domain of this function is ABC. And see that in case of function, domain means what? It is the collection of these elements which are related with the second set. But in the definition of function, we have already said that it's mandatory that all elements of the first set are associated with the second set. So in case of function, domain is what? Domain is the first set. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
After seeing that, you can automatically say that the first set is the domain. In case of function, first set is always the domain, and second set is what?
Domain.
Second set is the codomain. Okay.
Codomain.
Understand?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And in case of relation also, suppose see this one, see second figure. This is not a function, but it is a relation. Okay, this is not a function, but it is a relation. And can you tell me the domain of this relation?
ABC.
ABC.
ABC. ABC. But and see the first figure. This is also a what? This is also a relation, but not a function. And can you tell me the domain of this relation? See the first
A and C.
A and C. A and C. Now is it clear about the domain,
Yes, ma'am.
relation and function?
Yes, ma'am.
I think you can find domain and domain of relation and function for any problem. Isn't it? And now see the range. Now tell me, so this is a function, third figure. Third figure indicates a function. Now tell me the range. Now tell me the range of this function. Now tell me the range of this function, because h is a function. Can you tell me the range?
1, 2, 3.
Is 2 is belongs. See it properly.
1 and 3.
1 and 3, because 1 and 3, only 1 and 3 is the image of the first set. Okay, range is what? Range is the collection of those elements which are image of the first set. Okay, but codomain is what? Codomain is the second set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now is it clear?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Okay, then for today I will stop and I will give you some examples to find range and domain. Okay, in the group I will share the problems and you have to solve them. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
and after solving this one, take a photocopy, and after that it is send in the group. I will stay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and from tomorrow your puja vacation will be start. So next we meet at Tuesday, 22 to 26 is your puja vacation. So next class will be started from next Tuesday. Okay, and here
Okay.
today I will give you some problems to find related with function and relation. Okay, and try to solve them.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.